Hello, this is Jennifer Terri. I'm a Philippine Travel Updates. How are you? In this video, I will be making an immigration update, everything that's happened in 2024, just the key ones, and then what's going on currently. Immigration for the past year, 2024, has been interesting. There have been shakes. Let's start with the usual annual report. So it's a thing. Every year, the Philippines wants to see the registered foreign nationals. So these are foreign students, foreign workers, foreign permanent residents, tourists, no. Anyway, so who needs to do an annual report? If you're holding an ACRI card, you must do an annual report. So the annual report, you carry your iCard with you and your passport, and then you present yourself. That's it. So this report starts from January 1 or January 2 until March 1, 2024. So you have 3 months to report. What if you don't report? Then you will incur penalties. Again, I have to repeat this. If you are a former Filipino, you availed balikbayan privilege, no, you do not need to do annual report. If you are a foreign tourist, you're in tourist visa, no, you do not need to do annual report. If you're an SRRV holder, no, you do not need to do an annual report. And I'm excited to share that this year, they have launched virtual reporting. So even if you're a permanent resident, you're a 13A visa holder, and you don't feel like appearing in person, maybe because it's far, you can avail online virtual report through the e-service website. I love it. So this is available for anyone. Okay, just expect that there may be some fees because you're doing it online. You can either pay Maya, GCash, credit card, or Land Bank. And still on the topic of e-service, again, e-service is the online immigration service. Like 2023, the online tourist visa extension service was introduced and it was great. Many were able to do their first extension called visa waiver and then proceed with their regular tourist visa extensions for 1 month, 2 months, and even 6 months, all from the comfort of their home or their favorite cafe. The online thing made the whole process so much easier. Well, until about early this year, it became not so easy anymore. What happened, Jennifer? Some people reported, I tried to extend online, but the system won't allow me. It says, your application requires further assessment. Please proceed to the nearest Bureau of Immigration office. What happened? Yeah, well, the immigration April this year released this circular saying revised rules and guidelines for extension of temporary visitor visa. Online application and payment system says, whereas there is a need to enhance the level of supervision and regulation of short-term and long-term tourists and monitor their movements within the country while implementing an online application and payment system for extensions. Okay, so what I'm saying is they want to see you guys. So basically, visas are based on your intent. A tourist intends to come, visit, and leave. If your intent is to stay, then you're not a tourist. So you need a visa that is compatible with your intent. In saying that, the tourist 3-year visa is still available, but the immigration will just scrutinize people. Like, why are you staying here for 3 years? Some people are staying for 10 years completely on a tourist visa. Why? So you might have to explain yourself. If you are eligible for a permanent residence and you want to stay here, you've decided that your life is here, you want to be here permanently or majority of the time, then if you are eligible, get the visa. Okay, if you're married to a Filipina, spouse visa. I am engaged to a Filipina. Is there a visa for that? No, there's no fiancé visa here. If you're receiving a pension, you can go for SSRV. I am an accredited marketer, guys. You can visit my website just to check your eligibility. If you have any question, you can message me on my website, this one. If you're not 50 years old and you're not eligible by SSRV, but you have plenty of money to invest in the Philippines, then SIRV is for you. If you are exceptionally talented, Then there is quota visas. Reach out with an accredited migration agency about that. I may make a video about options to stay longer in the Philippines. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. If you have experience, share. So what's the deal with the online extension? So tourist visa extension, for the first extension, it's called visa waiver. That gives you an extra 29 days. You can still do it online. Then the second extension, which is the tourist visa extension, you'll have to visit the Bureau of Immigration office. Well, it makes sense because this is when, and you'll need to pick up your card anyway. So it makes sense. And then on your third extension, you can do it online again. On your 6-month extension, you have to go to the office. And then 7 to 12 extension, you can do online. And then after 1 year, has to be in the office. You have to appear at the immigration office. Is that clear? I hope so. What are your options? In person? Or you can, you can do it at an agency. There are migration agencies that can extend your visa for you. There's a list on the immigration website. I'll have the link on the description box so you guys can check. And only extend your visa with an agency that is accredited by the immigration. A lot of people on Facebook will say, "Hi sir, do you need to help to extend your visa? PM po." No. Or if you're doing it that way, at least ask, are you guys registered? Only do it with a registered agency. And it's good to know how much the visa really costs. It's also on the website of immigration. I'll have it on the link. Some may ask you for excessive visa. I don't support that. I've noticed if you avail the service of an agency, no questions are asked. If you don't want to deal with immigration, then pay an agency. That's the short answer. Moving on, another reason why the immigration has become stricter with tourists is, well, you've heard of it, like the Philippine shutdown, the POGO operations. You know how like Chinese nationals, they come here and they operate their gambling operations. That was legalized and then recently unlegalized. A lot of them had to downgrade their visas from worker to tourist because, well, they had to settle their things here. So tourist visa extensions involve a little bit of interview. They may check your records, and if they're not satisfied that you are a genuine tourist, they can deny. So that's about the tourist visa side. Nothing has changed. You can come here, you get 30 days, you can extend up to 3 years, and then leave the country and restart the 3 years again. Nothing has changed with that. But buying privilege, still there, still there. If you are married to a Filipina, you are from a visa exempt country, you can avail buying privilege 1 year, visa free entry and stay. Moving on, another news on tourist visas, but this is for Indian nationals. Good news for you guys. Indian nationals, the Department of Foreign Affairs through Philippine embassies in India implemented electronic visa, or called eVisa. So the website evisa.gov.ph, here you can apply for your tourist visa, whether it's for business, medical treatment, meetings, workshops, or purely tourism or pleasure online. Yay, that's massive improvement. Also, your passport won't need to be stamped anymore. So the eVisa system is convenient. It does not require that your visa is affixed to your passport. That's an improvement. And eventually, the DFA plans to extend this eVisa. Moreover, for Indian nationals, good news. If you are an Indian national and you have a valid American, Japanese, Australian, Canadian, Schengen visa, it's valid, United Kingdom, then you may enter the Philippines without applying for a Philippine visa. You can use your Australian, Canadian, UK, American visa to enter the Philippines and stay here for 30 days. Before, it was just 14 days. Now it's 30 days. And good news for everyone. This is for all foreign nationals. The president has signed a VAT refund system for non-resident tourists. Yay! So VAT in the Philippines is 12% through the Republic Act number 12079, or the VAT refund for non-resident tourists. What's the deal? So you will be eligible first if you bought the goods in a duly accredited store. Second, if you are taking out these goods, so you're leaving the Philippines within 60 days from the date of purchase. Third, the value of the goods per transaction must be at least 3,000 pesos, cheap. And then the refund will either be electronic or cash. Okay. How do we avail this, Jennifer? So first, we need the list of accredited stores. And we don't have information about the mechanism of the refund yet. So the Philippines will look for a globally recognized VAT refund operators to streamline the process and implement it. So now, it's not yet available. It's like ordering food here. Sorry, sir, not available. So for this one, for the VAT refund thing, it's not yet available. I will stay track of that. I will stay alert, guys, and let you know once we have information. And more good news for foreigners. Senate OK's bill extending land lease limits for foreigners from 75 years to 99 years. So when you lease this land, you have to use it for agriculture, agroforestry, and ecological conservation. Now the House and the Senate have approved their versions, different versions. Now the two bills will go to a committee to be merged into one version. That will then go back to the House and then to the Senate for approval. After it's approved, the president will either sign it or let it sit until it becomes into a law. So just to be clear, guys, not yet. It'll be a while. You have to sort out the legislative part yet, but this is approved. I don't think it shouldn't take too long for them to finalize this. Okay, as of now, it's still 75 years. Moving on, new immigration law. Oh my God, this topic, people have been talking about this for years, guys, for years. And it's the same thing. The Bureau of Immigration chief backs immigration law form. The president says that this is one of the priority law. Yeah, that's what they said last presidency too. Anyways, this new law, how would it affect you? Well, it's mostly good. It does not cancel the tourist visa, the Executive 408, which gives a lot of countries visa-free entry and stay for 30 days. It does not cancel that. Balikbayan privilege, still there, still intact. It won't be affected by the new law. This new law will introduce new visa categories. It will also give immigration stronger arms in implementing the law, especially for people who overstay here. So the new law would propose stricter penalties for foreign nationals who would overstay in the country or who work here but don't have the appropriate work permit. How about the SIRV and the SSRV? No, the new law does not say that they will cancel this visa. No. These are a very important visa. So that really boost our economy. That is all the update I can share for immigration. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me. Wow, this has been a long video, but this has been long overdue. Thank you so much. God bless you all.